All right, we'll hop up here, man. Talk about some the results of SmackDown. Hey, what up? What up? What up? What's going on? What up, Robert? All right, welcome to the chat, man. Since you're here, I go ahead and start. I want to talk about the results of SmackDown. Well, main topic of the night will be Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Which should be leading to betrayal between those two. Well, I already know how this is gonna go. It's gonna be a six-women's tag match with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, including the Bella Twins versus the Irresistible Forces for the women's tag titles. So I could pretty much pinpoint the outcome of it that the Irresistible Forces is going to retain. I don't see the Irresistible Forces losing the women's tag team titles. I just don't. And don't get me wrong. I don't like Lash Legend or Nia Jax. They both get on my nerves, so I don't like neither of the two. But I'm pretty sure they're going to retain. But what I will say is, I'm ready for betrayal between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Yes, I'm ready for them to break up too. That's the main topic I want to talk about. And however it goes, if Alexa Bliss turns on Charlotte Flair or Charlotte Flair turns on Alexa Bliss, however it goes, I want the story to end with Alexa Bliss getting her redemption match against Charlotte. However it goes, if Alexa Bliss turns on Charlotte Flair or Charlotte Flair turns on Alexa Bliss, however it goes, I just want the story to end with Alexa Bliss getting her redemption match against Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time in her career. And building her resume that she's beaten all four of the four horsewomen, and she can finally avenge her dog Lily and move on to capture the women's U.S. title. Although I'm pretty sure Tiffany Stratton is going to be winning at first at WrestleMania, and I'm totally fine with that because Tiffany Stratton is one of my top favorite female wrestlers too, just like Alexa Bliss. Although I like Alexa Bliss better. So Tiffany Stratton winning at first, I will be totally satisfied. But I do eventually want to see Alexa Bliss win it from Tiffany Stratton. Let them feud it out. Then the story ends with Alexa Bliss winning her first mid card women's title to become an official Grand Slam champion. So that's how I want the story to end. So yeah, this is what it's gonna lead to. No, Chelsea Green can wrestle, man. Like I said, I'm just not defending her no more. I'm not defending Chelsea Green no more due to what she said. Listen, if you happy to be there and do whatever WWE wants you to do, Chelsea Green, then I'm gonna leave you right where you at. Like I said in my last video, I'm gonna leave her right where she at. Ain't no point in me defending her. And you get, you know what I'm saying, you get mad as hell when Michael P.S. Hayes said what he said about you. But you basically proved his point. You proved his point by sticking the foot in your own mouth and saying what you said. So I'm through with Chelsea Green. I'm gonna leave her right where she at. However she get booked is just however she get booked. Oh well, it is what it is. But now taking it away from Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green can actually wrestle. She can wrestle. She's not a lousy wrestler at all, my guy. But at the same time, man, you're entitled to some opinion. So I'm gonna let you run with that, but it ain't true. No, he wasn't right. He wasn't right at all. He wasn't right. Chelsea Green can wrestle, man. Miss me with that. I mean, it's just what Chelsea Green said. Chelsea Green has way more value than what Michael P.S. Hayes tried to say. Notice the Undertaker he got him straight, and Michael P.S. Hayes turned around and apologized. So no, Michael P.S. Hayes, what wasn't right, Chris? What you talking about? But whatever. I don't give a fuck about Charlotte Flair. But anyway, exactly, she sold herself short. Exactly. Michael P.S. Hayes wasn't right about that shit, but Chelsea Green selling herself short like that, she basically proved his damn point. But like I said, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm gonna leave her right where she at. If she's happy to be there and she'll do whatever they tell her, then oh well. Then if she get buried, she just get buried. At this point, I don't give a shit what they do with her, cause she said what she said. So I'm gonna leave her right where she at. Who said something about AEW, Chris? I mean, I like WWE better too, but no, I didn't mention AEW, not one time. But anyway, let's get back on topic, man. Let's get back on topic. Let's get back on topic. Uh, so yeah, man. So this six women's tag match. We know neither are not winning. Alexa and Charlotte not winning the titles back, and Bella Twins not winning them anytime soon. I'm pretty sure they're going to win them eventually down the line, but it ain't going to be right now. It ain't going to be right now. Because the Irresistible Force is going to have a pretty good run with those titles. I can already tell you that. Which is, like I said, I would want them to lose them, but I just wouldn't want Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair to win them back. Why? Because I didn't like the idea of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair teaming up together anyway to begin with. I didn't like the idea of that at all. So what I want is Alexa Bliss to turn on Charlotte Flair. That's what I want. Or Charlotte turns on her. Like I said, either way, I want the story to end with Alexa Bliss getting her revenge on Charlotte Flair, getting her first redemption match on Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time of her career, and avenge her dog Lily. And like I said, she finally, yeah. So that's what I want. And it's on her resume. She's beating all four of the four horsewomen. Then she finally, like I said, I'm pretty sure Tiffany Stratton is on her way to winning the women's U.S. Championship at WrestleMania 42, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'll be totally satisfied because Tiffany Stratton is one of my top favorite female wrestlers, just like Alexa Bliss. Although I do like Alexa Bliss better, but I'm all for Tiffany Stratton getting it done at WrestleMania and winning the women's U.S. title. Then, like I said, they finally build a story between Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton going to SummerSlam, and the story ends with Alexa Bliss winning the women's U.S. title from Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, do it like that. No, she don't. No, she don't. Like I said, I'm all for her winning the women's U.S. title, and Alexa Bliss wins from her down the line. So yeah, man. Speaking of Tiffany Stratton, we didn't see her tonight. She didn't show up tonight. So yeah, man, we already know how this gonna end. So put that aside. Uh, the Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill segment was fucking trash. It was garbage. These two need help. I mean, that was fucking garbage, man. Yeah, that's true. She don't. Rhea Ripley could. I mean, Io Scott could possibly come in and help, but then again, I don't know about that. They'll still be outnumbered. Part of me thought that Io Scott would possibly turn on Rhea Ripley now. Now that Rhea Ripley getting a shot at Jade for the title. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the chat. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. But like I said, man, the Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill segment was fucking awful. It was trash. It was garbage. Promos was cringe as hell. Well, yeah, you right. Yeah, she don't have no friends. Promos was cringe as hell, man. That was the cringe segment between Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill. I was like, man, I was about to fall asleep. I promise. I was about to fucking fall asleep. Then next thing I know, when Jade left the ring, I woke up and something said, "Well, I wake up, something about to happen." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Yeah." So that's when B Fab and Me Chin came out. Although I knew it was a setup, I know everybody probably just knew that Jade Cargill was gonna go back in the ring and Rhea Ripley was going to, you know what I'm saying, jump on her. Everybody thought that Jade Cargill was gonna go back in the ring and Rhea Ripley was going to, you know what I'm saying, jump on her. Nah, I said nope. Watch B Fab and Me Chin um trick Rhea Ripley and they joined Jade Cargill and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what, you know what I'm saying, um happened. Exactly what happened. I called that shit right down the middle. I called that shit right down the middle. And some people was telling me, now they agree with me about B Fab turning on. I mean, they agree with me about B Fab eventually joining Jay Cargill. Know what I'm saying? That somebody agree with me about that, but some said that they didn't see Michin joining B Fab. I was like, nah, mark my words. B Fab and Michin, know what I'm saying, both are going to join Jay Cargill. They are going to join, know what I'm saying, Jay Cargill, and they're you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be by her side. And watch them reinform the name baddies for their stable, just like they did in AEW. Watch they get called the baddies again. Mark my words. Mark my words. I'm telling you, this was just too much of a coincidence for me. I told you I knew B Fab and Me Chin on them both was going to join Jade Cargill eventually. I knew it. I called that right down the middle. I saw that coming a mile away. I saw that coming a mile away. I knew it was going to happen. And now that Jade Cargill's got, you know what I'm saying, back up now, Rhea not winning that title from Jade, man. Rhea is not winning that title from Jade. It's definitely not going to happen now. It's not going to happen. Jade got back up now. So I don't know, man. Jay might be keeping that title longer than what we expect. But like I said, she's fucking boring. But this may be what we have to deal with, man. But then eventually they might put Charlotte Flair in the picture to take the title off Jay. But I do not want Alexa Bliss to be by her side when she do it. Hey, what's up, Michelle? If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. The Viper Randy Orton will win the WWE. Yeah, I know that. Cody Rhodes is born. True. Well, he okay to me. I ain't gonna say he alright. I don't care for him like that. I'm hyped for WrestleMania. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. I ain't gonna say I'm hyped. So far the way it got looking, man, it ain't gonna come out that good. But I'm gonna still check out WrestleMania though. I'm gonna still check it out regardless. But I told y'all, man, I knew B Fab and Me Chin was going to join Jade Cargill eventually. It was too much of a coincidence. Yeah, we are 4 weeks away. Yeah, we ain't got long to WrestleMania. We ain't got that long. So yeah, so here we go. Rhea not winning that title. She's definitely not winning that title at WrestleMania. It ain't happening. I don't even know if Io Sky gonna probably help her. I don't even know if Io Sky gonna help her. I don't think Io Sky is. I don't see Io Sky helping Rhea Ripley. And if you think about it, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley haven't been by each other's side since they lost the women's tag team titles either. That too. But yeah, I mean, like you said, Rhea Ripley don't have any friends. Rhea Ripley don't have no friends. So Io Sky, since they lost the women's tag team titles, Io Sky just started doing her own thing. Whereas Io Sky, when they lost the tag team titles, Io Sky just went on her own. WrestleMania needs to be in the United States instead of Saudi Arabia. Yeah. So yeah, man. So yeah, Jade Cargill is definitely gonna retain. So well, putting that aside now, you are our supreme leader. Okay. Well, all right, man. Let's move on. Okay. Well, Drew Mc Solo Secor, not Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. Man, these two was they were everywhere tonight. They were everywhere tonight. But like I said, the thing that really blew my mind, they did not reveal who took out Jacob Fatu. So I assume it was Drew McIntyre that took him out and knocked his teeth out his mouth. Although they didn't reveal this shit. So yeah. So anyway, so man, Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, man, they were all over the damn place tonight. These two beat the hell out of each other. I mean, they beat the dog shit out of each other. They were all over the place. They were all over the place. I'm from North Carolina. If you're new here and you're a wrestling fan, subscribe to my YouTube channel. But Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, man, they was all over the damn place. They beat the hell out of each other. Okay, listen, I don't know who you are, man. I don't know who you are. Nice. I'm not a Celtics fan, man. I'm not into basketball, football, baseball, hockey, none of that, man. I like wearing sports hats and stuff like that, and I like wearing, jerseys. You know what I'm saying? It's just a style thing. I'm not into basketball, football, baseball, hockey, none of that. I just like wearing sports hats and some of the jerseys. So don't judge me. But I do love wrestling though. I'm a wrestling fanatic. I love wrestling. But so like I said, man, Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre, they were all over the place. They beat the hell out of each other. It got to the point they were fighting over a ledge and they both fell off. So I don't know what they could have landed on or something like that, but they might as well book a street fight between these two at WrestleMania. Might as well put it on the card a street fight Falls Count Anywhere. Let these down to destroy each other. Because one and already didn't get revealed who took out Jacob Fatu, which is fucking bogus, which is fucking weird. So that's why wrestling ain't like it was back in the day, man. But like I said, let's go ahead and move on. Go ahead and move on. We done gotten in too deep. You know, Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre has been at it. They've been at it damn strong. So it definitely was Drew McIntyre that took out Jacob Fatu. It had to be him. Like I said, although they didn't reveal this shit. So, oh well, whatever, whatever. So anyway, so let's go ahead and make it official, man. Make it a street fight, Falls Count Anywhere between Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. These two destroy each other. Because Drew McIntyre has been a loose cannon ever since not getting his spot at WrestleMania 42. So he's been a loose cannon. That's not getting his spot at WrestleMania. So yeah, so like I said, man, yeah, go ahead and book a street fight between Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. They beat the hell out of each other. Cause it's pretty much over with. Cody Rhodes is out of this feud between Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. You know what I'm saying? Cody Rhodes is out of it. He's out of it. You know what I'm saying? Now his eyes is set on Randy Orton now. Now him and Randy Orton is at it. Him and Randy Orton is at it. Him and Randy Orton is in a feud now. So Cody Rhodes is out of the feud with what I'm saying, Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. He's out of that. Now is Drew Mc is Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre are constantly attacking each other. So yeah. So I mean yeah. Also so yeah. And Cody Rhodes didn't show up tonight. Randy Orton and let's putting Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre aside. Speaking of Randy Orton was showed up out there tonight, and he talked about he came out there tonight and he talked about how bad he wanted the title and how Cody Rhodes made it so easier for him. Took the weight off his shoulder and told him to be himself. Told him to be himself, and he said that the voices talked to him something. He said like that, and wrong choice of words for Cody, and he instantly regretted it. Although that feud was fucking, although that segment, the feud was fucking boring. I mean, you didn't get no real reaction out of the commentators. When Randy Orton turned on him, they didn't act like they didn't. It won't no reaction like Jim Ross or somebody would do. So you know what I'm saying? That's how I didn't like how they acted. They didn't act shocked like, come on, man, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Act like you got some damn life. You know what I'm saying? They didn't react too well to Randy Orton turning on Cody Rhodes. They didn't react too well. They, you know what I'm saying? Like generals, like, oh my god, no, you know, they didn't. They didn't act like that. Man, what the fuck are y'all doing? So I tell you, man, today's wrestling is it's mediocre, man. So anyway, Randy Orton came out there, did a long, intense promo. He well, I ain't gonna say intense, but he did a promo. Said how Cody Rhodes made it easier for him, and you know he said how he's going to go to WrestleMania and win his 15th title, this and that, and the third. You know, and talked about how the fans looked up to him and stuff like that. The little kids and stuff like that running up to him, want him to sign their autographs and stuff like that. And you know, he pretty much said it's no longer about that no more. It's about him winning his 15th world title. You know, so yeah. And you know, after he also destroyed Matt Cardona tonight. He beat the living hell out of Matt Cardona. Yeah, he gave him a ruthless beating and broke his arm, injured him, broke his arm. So yeah, Randy Orton is better as a heel. Randy Orton is definitely better as a heel. He's better off as a heel, man. He's more vicious and ruthless as a heel. Cause there's no limits and there's nothing that he won't do. There's no limits to Randy Orton when he's a heel. There's nothing that he will not do to hurt you. So there's no limits. There's no limits to Randy Orton when he's a heel. There's no level that he won't stoop to hurt you. There's no level he won't stoop to. He would do anything, and I mean anything, to hurt you. Randy Orton doesn't care. He does not care. So so with that being said, man, yeah, so now Randy Orton, man, he's back. He's back to his heel. He's back to himself again. He's back to himself, and like I said, he's definitely going to win this 15th world title at WrestleMania. So a lot of people might as well get prepared to it. For the ones who don't like it, you might as well get prepared to be even more pissed off because Randy Orton is walking out a 15th world champion at WrestleMania, whether you like it or not. It's happening. It's happening. Um, I'm not a Celtics fan, man. Like I said, I'm not into basketball, football, baseball, or hockey. I just like wearing the sports hats, and you know, I like wearing, jerseys. I just like style, man. But I do like. I'm a wrestling fan though. I'm a wrestling fan, but I'm not into basketball, football, hockey, or baseball or nothing like that. I just like wearing the sports hats and some of the jerseys. But anyway, if you're a wrestling fan, you're new here, subscribe to my channel. So man, so now, man, so yeah, so Randy Orton is dead. Like I said, he's definitely walking out of WrestleMania as the new world champion. It's definitely going to happen, whether people like it or not. But anyway, putting that aside, okay, let's talk about Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov. For the people that's new here in my channel, subscribe to my channel. So Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov was a pretty good match. It seems like Carmelo Hayes is wrestling the same people for some reason. Am I tripping or am I tripping? But anyway, Carmelo Hayes, he got it done once again against Ilya Dragunov, and I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did. I think the person that's gonna win the title from Carmelo Hayes is Trick Williams. I think it's gonna be him. Now I do like Carmelo Hayes better than Trick Williams, but I'm pretty sure Trick Williams, you know what I'm saying, is going to come after Carmelo Hayes, and he can be the one to win the title from him. I think that's what's gonna happen. Yep, possibly. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But tonight against Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov was a great match. It was a great match. Solid contest, definitely delivered. But putting that aside, what else? What else is in the match we saw tonight? Um, oh, the Wyatt Six versus JC Mateo and JC Mateo. I think it's his name Tomatonga. I think. Well, they lost. Who? Yeah, the White Six won. They won. Wait, no. Wait a minute. No, it was Damian Priest and R Truth. It was R Truth and Damian Priest versus Tomatonga and JC Mateo. And the White Six came out there and distracted them. And Damian Priest, R Truth and Damian Priest are our new tag team champions. So I'm okay with that. I know. I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. Yeah, they're our new tag team champions. Whatnot. Can't lie, man. Our Truth looks funny with that bald head. He does. He looks funny. But I will say, man, I'm happy for him being the tag team champions. Him and Damian Priest. Don't know how long they're gonna keep them, but I'm happy for them being the tag team champions, whatnot. But I wish they changed our Truth gimmick. I wish they changed his gimmick, man. They got him back to that goofball gimmick of trying to act like John Cena. Nah, man, we want the Ron Killings back that was in TNA wrestling. Don't get me wrong. No, don't get me wrong. Our Truth ain't one of my favorite wrestlers. He never was, but I never had a dislike for him neither. But I never had a dislike for R Truth neither. But back in R Truth TNA days, he was no joke. He was underrated. He was underrated, man. He was underrated for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, R Truth was never no, like I said, R Truth was never one of my favorite wrestlers, but I've also never had a dislike for him. And back in his TNA days, you know what I'm saying, he was underrated. So if that could have brought him back to that R Truth, we'd be talking. But that gave him that goofball gimmick of trying to act like John Cena. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think they could book him better than that. But I'm at least happy for him. You know what I'm saying? Becoming tag team champion with Damian Priest. I'm happy for him. So congratulations to what I'm saying, R Truth and Damian Priest winning the tag titles. That's what's up. So I don't know how long they may keep the tag titles or who they may drop them to, but they give them a pretty good, decent run with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Don't want our Truth title run to be a flop. But so yeah. But anyway, I'm happy for our Truth and Damian Priest winning the tag titles. I'm all for it. I'm happy for them. So I putting that aside, were the Multiple City Machine Guns versus Axiom and Nathan Frazier. That was an outstanding tag team contest as well. But in the middle of the match, Candice LeRae came out there. She came out there and with an assist, and she helped the Multiple City Machine Guns win. She helped the Multiple City Machine Guns win the match. You know what I'm saying? So don't know what that's about just yet, but I think we might have Johnny Gargano joining. We might have Johnny Gargano joining the Motor City Machine Guns. They might become a stable. Look like, yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. So we're gonna see how that all plays out. To me, SmackDown wasn't such a good show. It was okay. I'm just doing their results. Whatnot. One really a good show to me. One really a good show. So what else? What the hell else happened up there? What else happened up there? Trying to see what else. I think something. I'm trying to see what else happened up there. I talked about the boring segment between Jay Cargill and Rhea Ripley, which was very awful. This stream ain't gonna be too long tonight, man. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Um, what the hell else happened up there? I think that wraps it up. If I'm not mistaken, trying to make sure. Trying to make sure. Um, oh yeah. The Bella Twins versus the Irresistible Forces. Okay. That match didn't do too well. It didn't last too long or whatever. Alexa, well, yeah, well, backstage, hold on, the backstage, you had a little segment with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair with the Bella Twins coming back there, and um, Charlotte Flair was talking about they was gonna win the tag titles back from the Irresistible Forces, and Nikki Bella insisted on Charlotte Flair coming out there, her and Alexa Bliss to come out there. Well, she said Charlotte Flair, but I know she meant Alexa Bliss too, but she insisted that Charlotte Flair come out there and watch her match. And Nikki Bella took Alexa Bliss' spoon out of her ice cream. I said, Alexa Bliss should have kicked her ass. And Charlotte said it was okay and took her spoon and put it in Alexa Bliss. I said, that shit nasty as hell. But anyway, but yeah, that was a little short backstage segment, whatnot. So like I said, I already know how it's going to end. We know, I know, pretty sure no time soon. The late Nia Lash Legend Nia Jax not winning, losing those women tag team titles anytime soon. I don't see them losing them that quick. I don't. But I don't want Alexa Bliss and Charlotte to win them back neither because, like I said, I want Alexa Bliss to turn on Charlotte. Yeah, I want Alexa Bliss to turn on Charlotte. So all of my girlfriends cheating on me with their husbands on Valentine's Day. Damn. Damn, bro. Damn. Sorry to hear that, man. Hold on, you said that yo, whoa, 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 whoa. You said they had husbands? How they your girlfriends, but they already had husbands? You must have been a side dude then. How the hell they your girlfriends, but they had husbands the whole time? Nah, you was a side dude. It ain't called cheating if they had a husband, man. I gotta take that shit back. Anyway, no. Would you kiss Rhea Ripley? I'm on capping. You asked me a question. Nah, man, I don't be. Nah, I wouldn't kiss her. I'm pretty sure you would. Wouldn't want to kiss her anyway. Well, bro, how can you call me girlfriends then, man? I'm just saying. Yeah, well, yeah, for us today's women's wrestling, yeah. Back in the day, no, I like the male's wrestling product better. Back in old school wrestling, but today's wrestling, yes, I like women's wrestling better than the male product. I does. I do. I do. Yes, I currently like the women's wrestling better than the male product. Yeah, man, like male wrestling back in the 90s and early 2000s, mid 2000s was when it was at its peak. But now today's wrestling, man, I like the women's wrestling better. Men's wrestling product now is mediocre. But the women's product can be made. Well, it's a little better than the male product today. Yeah, I can say that too. 2017, yeah, I can say the same thing. What Liv Morgan did trip me out. I got to do a video about that. Telling somebody to meet her for $2,000 just to say how hot she is, how hot she is compared to Stephanie Vicarious and Liv Morgan. Come the fuck on. I'm probably I'm one of your biggest fans, but bro, for you to say somebody got to pay $2,000 to meet you is fucking wow. That is insane. No, $2,000, man. I fucking be somewhere having me a damn blast, having me a ball, living life, enjoying my damn self. And I'm not spending that on no fucking female just to meet somebody in person. You feeling yourself too much. But a simple do it. A simple do it. Somebody that ain't got no fucking life. And they got $2,000 to meet Liv Morgan in person, they would fucking do it. Just like they requested that down 6 feet rule with Mercedes Monet that time. I'd have turned right the fuck around. Paying fucking $90 to meet you and then get a picture with you 6 feet away from you, bitch. You got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up. You was not that important, but these fans did it. These simps did it. Just like Mercedes when they charging fans $99 a month to talk to her online with a you know what I'm saying, a 3 minute video chat. I mean a text sending, charging fans $99 a month to text her, and it's probably not even a real person, probably not even really her texting you back. Now Liv Morgan doing that shit. She talking about somebody to meet her in person, pay $2,000 to meet her in person, pay $2K to meet her in person. I said, Mia, Liv, come on now, nah. Alexa Bliss never did no shit like that. And this is coming from a Liv Morgan fan. And of course these fucking white knights to do it. These Liv Morgan stands to do it. Cause they that desperate for her attention. So nah, man, when I show like Liv, I'm good. I'm good. Nah, I'm paying no fucking 2K to meet you in person. And then you can talk about meet you in person for 2K to talk about how much harder you are than Stacey my career. What? Liv, come on now. Come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. That what just tells you right there, she feeling herself too much. But like I said, these fucking simps will do it. They would do it. They would do it just to be in her presence. Alexa Bliss won't doing no shit like that. She not, even before she got married, she won't doing no shit like that. So nah, man. Nah. Like I said, these fucking simps will do it. They will pay that much to meet. They will pay that much to meet her in person. So just like that time with Mandy Rose a long time ago. Told some fans if they paid $90 to buy one of her, you know what I'm saying? If they paid $90 to buy one of her sites, she'll follow them back. I was like, I'm good. And Mandy Rose, one of my top favorite female wrestlers, but when she did that shit, somebody if the fans pay $90 to buy one of her sites, she'll follow them back. I'm like, I'm good. I didn't have to pay shit for Natalia to follow me back on X and Instagram. I didn't have to pay shit for Nikita Lyons to follow me back. That's when I see female wrestlers like that, they be feeling themselves. They be feeling themselves because they look good with a nice body. And they think they know dude gonna fucking simp over them and buy it. And they was. And I said, boy, y'all are fucking pathetic. Y'all are pathetic. So man, so yeah, so I got a video coming. I got a video coming about that, man. Definitely got a video coming about Liv Morgan. So SmackDown wasn't really good. And oh yeah, Sami Zayn had a match tonight. Sami Zayn had a match. He wrestled Aleister Black, and Trick Williams came out there. Trick Williams came out there and whatnot, and he called Sami Zayn the match. So I can already tell you, Sami Zayn is on his way to turning heel. He's definitely going to turn heel eventually way down the line, and I see Trick causing it. Yeah, I saw that. I just talked about Randy Orton attacking Matt Cardona. Yeah, I just talked about that not too long ago. Yeah. So yeah, so like I said, Randy Orton is definitely gonna win. Randy Orton is definitely gonna win his 15th title. Yeah, for the ones that don't want it to happen, too damn bad. Cause he's definitely on his way to winning that title. It's like, man, you cool, you good. I'm about to get off here in a little bit myself, man. Don't even worry about it. You good, man. You good. But so Sami Zayn is definitely going to turn soon. Going to turn heel pretty soon. He's turning heel because he's been frustrated for months and months of not getting the job done. What's up, Uber Thanos? What's up, man? Got 8 more minutes up in here, man. Then I'm gonna be up out of here. So Sami Zayn is on his way to turning heel soon. I can tell you that right now. He's been very frustrated on not winning the title, on not getting the job done. So he's definitely on his way to turning heel. I told you, man. I tried to tell you, man. I told you. I already knew that B Fab was going to join Jay Cargill, but I said, you know what? I think Me Chin is going to join Jay Cargill right along with B Fab. And that's exactly what happened. So I called that one right down the middle. And like I said, watch them watch them call themselves the baddies once again. Watch her call their group. Watch Jay Cargill call their group the baddies once again. But this time with B Fab and Me Chin. Yep. I told you. I told you what's gonna happen. So you already know, bruh. Real is definitely not winning that title for Real is definitely not winning that title at WrestleMania. Yeah, I know both of them gonna carry Jay. They definitely gonna carry her. Yeah, they definitely gonna carry her. Yeah, Jade is definitely getting carried by B Fab and Me Chin because both of them are better wrestlers than her. I see both of them being her mouthpiece as well too. I see them being her mouthpiece too. Yep. But watch Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is going to turn heel because he's been going through months through frustration after frustration of not getting the job done and winning the world title. He's going to turn heel eventually, and this time we won't get the goofball heel of Sami Zayn. I couldn't stand that version of Sami Zayn as the heel. Yeah, I miss Roxanne too, man. I miss Roxanne too. I miss Roxanne Perez too. You ain't the only one, bro. I miss Roxanne too. Can't wait for Roxanne Perez to return to the ring. But now, when she come back, I wonder what's gonna happen. If she's gonna turn on Liv Morgan, I think she is. Or she might just go her own way. Roxanne Perez might just part ways with the, you know what I'm saying, Judgment Day, and just go her own way. Because the Judgment Day is about to implode. They done got rid of Finn Balor. So somebody else is definitely next to go. Yo, can a girl have make friends? Serious question. What? Anyway, Roxanne too skilled. Yes, she is. So, so yeah, I think Roxanne Perez might just go her own way when she comes back. That's what I think she gonna do. That's what I think. Oh yeah, Roxanne Perez always delivers, man. She always delivers in the ring. So yeah, my Matt. So yeah, I miss Roxanne Perez. I miss Roxanne Perez. Can't wait for her to return. Yeah, I'm ready. But who knows? By the time Roxanne Perez come back, the Judgment Day might be over with. Probably come back on her own as a baby face again, possibly. You know, I see Roxanne Perez possibly returning as a baby face more than I do. I see her more returning as a baby face more than I do as a heel. We gonna see though. We gonna see. Or Roxanne Perez returns, I see her just going her own, you know what I'm saying, way. That's what I see happening. So yeah, man, SmackDown tonight, man. Yeah, I won't. It won't fun. It won't good at all. It won't good in my book. But I do know this though. When Lash Legend and Nia Jax retain the women's tag titles, I'm definitely looking. I'm ready for Alexa Bliss to turn on Charlotte Flair, or Charlotte Flair turn on Alexa Bliss. Like I said, I just want the story to end with Alexa Bliss getting a redemption match against Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time in her career, so to be on her resume that she's beaten all four of the four horsewomen. She also adventured Lily. Then she moves on to capture the women's U.S. title from Tiffany Stratton, because I'm sure Tiffany Stratton is going to go on to WrestleMania to face Gulia for it, and she dethrones Gulia for the women's U.S. title. And I'm all for Tiffany Stratton winning the women's U.S. title at WrestleMania. Then eventually later on down the line, they give Tiffany Stratton a solid title run as the women's U.S. You know what I'm saying, champion. Then they finally build a feud between Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton for the women's world title, going into SummerSlam, and Alexa Bliss be the one to the throne Tiffany Stratton for the women's U.S. title in a great match and walk out the new women's U.S. champion. So So that's all I have for tonight, man. I'm gonna go on to get up out of here. Thanks everybody for hopping in, tuning in to my live stream. Y'all could be anywhere else. Y'all chose to be here and watch my live stream, and I surely appreciate that. It means a lot to me. So with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here for the night. It's your boy Hitman D, and I'm gonna sign out.